It's a battle for the top of Section 1 of 5A, and a great game at that on Blackhawk TV. Bethel Park High School, the Blackhawks host the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson here on Blackhawk TV. We are very pleased and excited to bring you all the action live tonight. We welcome you upstairs. Austin Bechtold, Tyler Zeman. This is going to be a fun one. Thomas Jefferson and Bethel Park. Bethel Park is a team that once it played Baldwin and lost and had a couple of games, including one against Upper St. Clair that went Bethel Park's way. Man, had the season turned for Dante Calabria's squad, a team that is on a roll, as well as Thomas Jefferson, a team with only 2 losses on the season. TJ, 9-2. Bethel Park, 8-4. Both teams 3-0, undefeated in section play. Tonight, we decide who is the king, at least so far, halfway through section play.
Yeah, these are 2 heavyweights in the section. You got a Bethel Park team that's playing one of their best, the best basketball we've seen from them so far this season against one of the best offenses in 5A of the WPIAL. This TJ offense is legit, and they really have shown no signs of slowing down.
Thomas Jefferson and head coach Dom DeSico, it's a team that scores and averages 72 points per game.
And outscoring their opponent by almost 200 points.
They only give up 51.5.
Yeah.
So that gives you exactly the numbers that you need to know. For Bethel Park, though, we alluded to it. It's been a straight roll. 6 wins in a row. It started at Seton LaSalle. It really started against Upper St. Clair. After that Baldwin loss by double digits, 74-59. The win at home against the Panthers, one of the best teams in 6A. Then the loss at Elizabeth Forward that was disappointing, 70-51. The 80-62 win against Seton LaSalle. Then the Ambridge tournament, win against Ambridge, double figures. Double-digit win against Blackhawks for the Black Hawks. And then Ringgold, Trinity, Connellsville. Easy pickings in that Connellsville game. 66-28, the victory, riding the momentum to face the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, as the Jaguars, well, they're on a winning streak of their own. A 5-game winning streak for TJ that started out with a 62-33 win on the road at Norwin, back-to-back home games, 85-58 to win against Laurel Highlands. 90-74 the win against Peters Township, a Peters team that was in the Whitfield Championship game last year. 73-37 demolishment of Ringgold. 71-46 the win at home against Trinity earlier this week. At Bethel Park, this game was played last year, 82-71. The Blackhawks won it. Again, a high-scoring game. Anytime that these 2 teams meet, it's high-scoring, a back-and-forth affair. The 2 games they played, Bethel won 82-71 at home, but Bethel lost 71-53 at TJ. Tyler, keys to the game on either side for Thomas Jefferson and Bethel Park to pull out a victory, remain undefeated in the section.
Yeah, well, we will start on the side of the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Tonight, I think they're going to have to control the tempo. I don't think they're one of those teams that it's favorable for them when the ball is out moving, teams are running the floor. I think they're going to have to look to slow things down, control the pace, and the focus has to be defensively. They have to defend first and then turn it into the offense. And for Thomas Jefferson, I mean, let it fly. Talked about the points average and how much they outscore their opponents by. It's a brand of basketball that has been working. They need to stick with it. It begins with the offense, and that defense, as you alluded to as well, only averaging 51 points against, is legit as well. They just got to stay on brand, play the game that they have been riding with all season, and the win will come.
The Jaguars are led by number 2, one of the best scorers in the Whitfield, Evan Berger, a senior guard at 6'4". He's committed to Edinburgh and averages 18 points per game. Also has made 23s this season, one of the main sharpshooters on the team for Thomas Jefferson, and you got to keep your eye on number 0. It's hard to miss him. Sean Davis at 6'4", matches the height of Evan Berger. Excited to see if those 2 match up one-on-one against each other, offense, defense on both ends. That's the matchup to watch. Plenty more to watch out for as we return in a couple of moments for the starting lineups, the national anthem here on Blackhawk TV.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Back for the final moments of our pregame coverage and just about set national anthem. Starting lineups here at Bethel Park. Thomas Jefferson and the Bethel Park Black Hawks. A lot of good matchups going on today in the section. It's Connellsville at Ringgold, Peters Township's at Trinity. But the main focus, the spotlight, is here tonight on TJ and Bethel Park. In Section 2, it's Plum at Penn Hills, Shaler at Armstrong, Woodland Hills at Fox Chapel, and in Section 3, Gateways at Franklin Regional, McKeesport at Kiski, Ben Trafford at Latrobe, Section 4 of 5A, Mars at Chartiers Valley, North Hills at South Fayette, West Allegheny at Moon. A lot of section action. That'll be what it is the rest of the way. Section play in full force as we pause for our national anthem.
I'd like to thank you all for attending tonight's paper. Now, would you please rise and kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go, our starting lineups. First, for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, under the direction of head coach Dom DeSico in his 19th season at the helm. Number 2, Evan Berger, one of the most prolific scorers in the entire Whitfield, wears number 2. Noah Prosser, the senior 6'2 guard, wears number 3. Sean Sullivan, who's also a wide receiver, defensive back on the football team, the senior wears number 4. It's a senior-heavy starting lineup with the senior number 10, 6'4 forward Brody Evans. And Nick Terkala wears number 30. He's the lone sophomore at 6'4 and a guard for Thomas Jefferson at 9-2 overall. 3-0 in Section 1. I am 5A. And now for your Bethel Park Blackhawks. 8-4 on a winning streak, averaging 66 points per game. Jack Bruckner wears number 10, the junior 6-foot guard, along with Tanner Pfeiffer, the junior 6'6 forward, wears number 5. Nick Brown found himself the last couple of weeks, has really played well, the senior 5'11 guard. Michael Mathias, fellow senior, wears number 11, a solid guard as well. With Sean Davis, the senior 6'4 forward, rounding it out for Dante Calabria in his second season, the Blackhawk grad who played at North Carolina. One of the best players in Whitfield history. What a game we have in store for you tonight. We're looking forward to it. Should be an exciting one. for the top of the section. Bethel Park, Thomas Jefferson. Berger will jump it up with Pfeiffer. Thomas Jefferson in its road gold uniforms, black numbers, black trim. Home whites for Bethel Park, orange numbers and orange trim. Right away, Nick Brown for three, bounces off the mark. Pfeiffer on the rebound attempt, bounces into the hands of Davis. Davis, a second chance at it off the front of the rim, bounced around a couple of times, last touch by Sullivan, out of bounds. A lot going on in the first 11 seconds.
Yeah, strong start from Bethel Park, tipping that ball forward and immediately getting the first offensive possession. Brown stepping into a wide open three, just couldn't get it to go.
Into Nick Brown as Bethel Park attacks the right side basket. TJ will attack the left side basket as you see it. Driving Bruckner. Jack Bruckner. Swings it over Davis and now Brown. Nick Brown, pass Sullivan. Brown, layup. Too strong, rebound for Berger. And Berger gets fouled from behind. Foul's going to go on Bethel Park's Sean Davis, his first. Team first of the quarter. Inbound to Berger as Bethel Park, a little bit of an abbreviated press, with Pfeiffer leading the way as well as Brown. Push to the corner. Wide open three, Brody Evans. Can't get it to drop though. Rebound corralled by Michael Mathias. Now here's Nick Brown. Brown, the senior 5'11 guard. Where's number 2? Gives it over to Bruckner. Jack Bruckner drives, puts up the floater, and can't get it to fall. Bruckner on the second chance at it though. No good. Rebound goes to Berger. Evan Berger turns around, gives it off. Turkala drives back to Berger. Now Sean Sullivan. Sullivan, crossover move to the basket, creates space. Sullivan can't get it to roll in, but does get his own miss. Sullivan's layup, again can't drop. Rebound goes to Davis. 2 opportunities missed for Sean Sullivan. Up the floor, Mathias. Mathias' floater. Again, another miss. Still, no points. Through a minute and a half. To the corner. 3-pointer up for Nick Turkala. That one's in.
Yeah, both offenses taking their time finding the bottom of the bucket, but TJ finally breaking through for the first points.
Here's Brown, right hand, left side, can't get it to go, but ripped away and up and good for Bruckner. Jack Bruckner took it right away. Put it up and in as it's over from Prosser. Sullivan to Prosser. Noah Prosser drives and goes over to Berger. Evan Berger back to Prosser. Noah Prosser averages 14 points per game. He drives and swings it over Brody Evans. Evans all the way in. Blocked on the way up by Brown, but a foul called. Goes on, Nick Brown is first, so 1 foul on Davis, 1 foul on Brown. Both fouls of the game so far have been on Bethel Park. 5:49 to go, first quarter of play. It's 3-2 TJ. Free throws for Brody Evans, gets the first. Evans was 3 of 5 entering today from the free throw line. Now 4 of 6. Make it 5 of 7. Perfect on both of them. Davis double team. Lost the ball. Turkala takes it away. 3-on-1. Turkala's layup blocked by Brown. Turkala's second chance ever is blocked by Pfeiffer. Up the other way go the Blackhawks. Jack Bruckner gives it over to Brown. Great defensive stand by Bethel Park. Mathias with it. Trying to set up Pfeiffer down low. They go back to Brown. Nick Brown gets a screen from Davis. Davis rolls off of it. Easy layup. 5-4 Jaguars. Prosser back to Berger. Berger over the timeline. Double team. Gives it over to Prosser. Prosser down low. Brody Evans. Good pump fake and puts it in. Brody Evans with 4 early points. Brown's double team. Gets it over to Pfeiffer. Breaks the timeline. To Davis. Fakes on the 3. Davis drives and swings it out. 3-pointer up for Mathias. That one's good. Splashed in. Michael Mathias on the money ball. Ties it up at 7.
Yeah, now both offenses starting to find their mojo here.
Evans to Turkala. Turkala blocking foul called. It's going to go on Mathias, his first. So Mathias, Brown, and Davis each with a foul. 4:30 to go, first quarter. Turkoglu will throw it in at the left side block. Substitution comes in. It's Paul Digbu.
Bethel Park subs in number 3, Paul Digbu.
Digbu spells Pfeiffer, who goes off to the bench. Into Sullivan. They set up Prosser. Prosser back over to Sullivan, and now Berger. Berger on the pump fake. Drives and kicks it over to Evans off his hand and out of bounds. And Bethel Park really looking like the team that's in sync. It's been playing so well over the last couple of games.
Yeah, but I mean, got to give credit to TJ's ball movement too. When they get into that offensive half of the court, I mean, they're throwing passes all across it and really trying to keep this Bethel Park defense opened up.
Here's Brown with it, guarded by Evans. Brown pull up inside the paint, left it short. Rebound goes to Berger. Evan Berger brings it up. Berger through traffic, dishes it out. Brody Evans open three straight on, off the back of the rim. Rebound skied up from Davis. Sean Davis pushes the tempo. Davis to Digbu. Digbu inside, layup, too strong. Rebound from Davis. Davis left hand, can't finish. Digbu on another offensive rebound chance, missed it, but the follow from Bruckner. 4 points for Jack Bruckner and a 2-point lead for Bethel Park. Sullivan to Evans in the corner. Swung across in Prosser. Noah Prosser's three. Up and good. Splashed in by Noah Prosser, number 3, with a 3 of his own. 10-9 the lead for the Jaguars. Davis gets a screen from Digbu. Now Matthias. Matthias all the way to the basket. Too strong. Rebound goes to Berger. Berger up the floor. It's Sullivan. Sullivan to Brody Evans. Evans in the paint. Kicks it out. Prosser. Prosser off one dribble. Pull off. Jumper's good. 5 points for Noah Prosser and a timeout called by Dante Calabria. It's a 3-point lead for the Jaguars. Fast tempo in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've started to pick up the pace and start to run. And that, I said that at the pregame. Just Bethel Park not being able to run it the floor with TJ.
Back after this on Blackhawk TV.
Trout Plumbing is a registered and insured master plumber that services the South Hills. They offer a variety of services including camera inspection and dye testing. Trout Plumbing also offers a veteran and senior citizen discount. When in doubt, call the Trout at 412-983-8106.
So 3:02 to go. 12-9 the score. Thomas Jefferson out in front of Bethel Park. This is one of those games that you circle on the calendar, especially after seeing how both of these teams have played. There's a lot of photographers that are in the building right now. I just count 4 that are right underneath the basket that Bethel Park's shooting at. A lot of attention on this game. Good for good reason. As Brown has it and goes over to Bruckner. Jack Bruckner to Davis. Trying to set up Digbu on the block. Davis drives, lost the handle, and swings it out. Bruckner 3, right side corner, rims out. Digbu on the rebound, foul called. It's going to go on Thomas Jefferson. Joey Mendick in there, number 21, and he's the one that picks up the foul. Just subbed into the game as the first substitution for Thomas Jefferson. Inbounds right into Bruckner, who can't finish. And the rebound taken, Noah Kaiser for the first time, and it's Berger for 3. He's got it. First points for Evan Berger. 15-9 the lead. Here's Jack Bruckner over to Brown. Brown got it poked away and out of bounds. 2:13 to go in the first.
Yeah, you talk about how big the game is. I mean, for Bethel Park, to be fair, this is really their first big test in this section. I mean, you talk about it 3-0, but they beat the 3 teams that are in the bottom half of it right now, Trinity, Ringgold, and Connellsville.
Digbu shot good. 15-11 now. Here's Berger. Kane Egerton also in there, 24 for TJ, so a lot of substitutions for the Jaguars. Swung around to the corner, and now it's Berger again. Berger, long-range three-pointer. Off the rim. Rebound corralled by Matthias. Bounce pass to Brown in the bright orange shoes. Brown and Digbu with the same shoes. Digbu screens for Brown. Brown kicks it over to Bruckner. Bruckner drives all the way in and scores. 6 points for Jack Bruckner. Kane Egerton back over to Berger. Now Egerton again. Egerton up the floor. Prosser turns around and shoots for three. Oh, skying up for it was Berger. Hit the ground hard and a jump ball called. Could have been a highlight reel play for Evan Berger. The airtime that he had on that, we got to take another look.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been seeing that on social media tomorrow morning. Just to time that off of the bounce of the rim. I mean, that's just incredible. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it.
If that's what he's doing in the game, I wonder what practice looks like at Thomas Jefferson. Man, good chance there. Egerton with it, back up top. Swung around a couple times in the corner. Prosser for three. Rattles out. Bounce around to Berger, but a foul's called. And it's going to go on Kane Egerton. That's the second foul called on Thomas Jefferson in the quarter. Under a minute to go in the first. 15-13 TJ leads. Long three-point shot. Bounces off for Matthias. Into the hands of Bruckner. Bruckner, good pass to Brown for the layup. 40 seconds and counting. Kane Egerton up to Prosser. Prosser over the timeline. Prosser lost it. Into the hands of Matthias. Throws it up the floor for Digbu, but Prosser's got it back. Prosser couldn't get the handle on it as he was fighting with Digbu. Still fight for it. And it goes to Berger. Berger creates space over the timeline and slows it down a little bit. 19 seconds. Guarded there by Bruckner. Now Egerton. Swings it over to Prosser. Noah Prosser. Three ball up. And left it short on the air ball. That was Noah Kaser. To the corner and Davis. Davis is three before the buzzer is good. Sean Davis 5 points and hits before the final buzzer to give the Bethel Park Black Hawks the lead. 18-15. Back and forth we go. High scoring first half of play. We go to the second quarter on Black Hawk TV.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
(18-15) Bethel Park leads it by 3 as we go to the second. Bethel Park ball to begin the second quarter. Into Brown. An exciting game so far. Benjamin Lentz, 22, out there for Bethel Park. He's got the basketball and swings it back over to Matthias. Matthias drives, has a lane, all the way in, and it's blocked by Berger. Prosser up the floor. Noah Prosser to Berger. Berger passes up the shot, drives and kicks it over to Sullivan, back to Prosser. Prosser wide open three, left side wing, off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Brown. Nick Brown up the floor and swings it over for the three. That's blocked again. Berger with another block. Here comes Prosser. Prosser all the way up the floor. Wild layup. Can't roll in. Bounced around to Sullivan, but a foul is called. It will go on Sean Sullivan. And that's his first. Push in the back called. Davis comes back in. Lentz will stay on. Was first coming off to the bench. He was going to the bench thinking that he was out, but instead it's Matthias. Michael Bruckner, 24, also in there. It's Brown. Step back. Difficult shot. Nick Brown off the back of the rim, and the rebound is skied for Kaser. Able to grab it. Here's Berger. Evan Berger all the way to the basket. Left hand and finishes. 5 points for Evan Berger. Cuts the deficit to 1. Davis wasn't looking. Almost stole one away. And the three-pointer missed. And we got a foul down low. It's going to go on the rebound attempt. And once again, Sean Sullivan guilty of the foul. That's his second. The only player in the game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that could have been really bad for the Blackhawks if Davis didn't turn around as quick as he did.
Brown will throw it in to Davis. Back to Brown in the corner. Nick Brown for 3, right side corner. Airballed it. Taken by Brody Evans. Up the floor to Prosser. Prosser all the way down. Layup's good. 7 for Noah Prosser. And back to the Jaguars on a turnover. 19-18. Thomas Jefferson leads. 6:35 to go in the first half. Thrown in right away to Berger. Berger double team, swings it over. Tried to get it back, but it's taken away by Bruckner. Jack Bruckner, though, traveled as he fell to the ground. So the ball will be inbounded right near the Bethel Park bench. We take another look at it as Jack Bruckner on the AHN Sports Medicine replay just couldn't get the pass off. Dante Calabria not happy with the call, but TJ Ball. Here's Berger. Gets a screen from Evans. Over to Evans, looking down low. Nothing there. Back to Berger. Berger, step back. Difficult three-point shot, but splashing it in. Evan Berger, contested 3. He's got 8 points, his second triple of the game.
I mean, just the technical ability to draw the separation and then to hit the step back. I mean, that's a beautiful looking play.
Such a hard shot. Seems like he's been playing at TJ forever. Has been on the varsity squad so long as a key contributor. As Davis, no travel call, just a big hop step into the lane. It's knocked out of bounds and will stay with Bethel Park. TJ Faithful wanted a call there. Didn't get it. As it'll be inbounded at the left side block. Brown will throw it in. Brown will have to throw it all the way out. Almost deflected away by Turkala, and that time a foul on Turkala as Sean Davis tried to grab it. It's Turkala's first. So 22-18, TJ out in front. And another foul. Reach in on Kane Egerton. It's going to be Egerton's second. And the fouls are racking up here on Thomas Jefferson. That's 4 in the quarter.
Yeah, and there's still 5 minutes and 46 seconds left. So one more, and it'll be Bethel Park to the free throw line from here on out.
Joey Mendick comes back on. Bounce pass in. Michael Bruckner with it. Now here's Brown. Brown over to Davis. Sean Davis to the ground. It's now Brown. Brown, nifty move inside and will go to the line. Had a bad fall, but is able to get up and is okay.
Yeah, went for the crazy finish at the rim. Looked like he just lost his footing as he came down.
Noah Kaiser called for the foul. So that's now 5 fouls on Thomas Jefferson in the quarter. It'll be 2 shots the rest of the way with 5:33 to go in the half. Nick Brown misses the first. Michael Mathias returns as Tanner Pfeiffer takes a seat. Brown, second shot. That one goes in. Now 3 points for Nick Brown. Here's Berger. Evan Berger guarded by Bruckner. Berger swings it out. Turkala for 3, right side corner. Bounces off, rebound to Davis. Here's Nick Brown. Brown with Davis cutting to the basket. Swings it to the corner. Jack Bruckner. Bruckner drives, dishes it out. Mathias for 3, left side wing, splashes it in. Michael Mathias now with 2 threes. He's got 6 points. We're tied at 22. Turkala drives. Off the glass and in. 5 for Nick Turkala. Here's Brown. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Brown slows it down a little bit. It's a high-scoring first half, up-tempo, just like we like to see it from these two teams. Want to push the tempo. Davis, now Matthias. Matthias drives, lost the handle, out of bounds. Thought it was poked away from him, but last touch by the senior guard and turns it over.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the athletes on both sides of the floor that can just basically finish, and the defensive efforts we've seen, it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Berger has to call timeout as he's double-teamed. And with 4:25 to go, a 30-second timeout. Called 24-22. Thomas Jefferson leads it by 2 points on Black Hawk TV.
Here at Lowe, we have a pretty vast array of customizable promotional products, from pens, signs, mugs, water bottles, really anything you can think of. Some of the main services we provide here are screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products. What really sets us apart from our competitors is our on-staff design crew and our customer service. We can really help take your branding and marketing to a new level. The main thing you can expect from us here at Lowe is quick turnaround times and a really high-quality product.
(24-22), Thomas Jefferson in front, inbounded and given to Turkala. Now here's Berger. Double team comes from Pfeiffer. Brody Evans stays in bounds, double teamed again, and just kind of throws it up for grabs. Is that another timeout called by Berger?
30-second timeout.
And you can see Dom DeSico kind of looking at Berger and shaking his head a little bit. Not insinuating that he's telling him, why'd you call that timeout, but I'll say it. Why'd you call that timeout after you used one 10 seconds ago? There are timeouts you're going to probably need in the second half. If you turn the ball over in a 24-22 game in the second quarter, okay, but those could be valuable timeouts down the stretch.
Yeah, it could be. And I mean, it's one that you get the ball back, you get to reset this offensive possession and, maybe turn it into, 3 more points for this Jaguar offense. But I mean, you make a very good point that the timeouts, they're not just going to come back to you in the second half. You're going to need those, especially in a game like this.
And Berger, as the undisputed captain on this team, leading scorer on this team, passed it around, and now it's Prosser and giving it over to Berger. Prosser gets it back. Swinging it around as Bethel Park's in zone. Prosser, one dribble, it's a 2, foot on the line, left it short. Fight for it on the ground, that's Turkala with it, and a jump ball called. Hand was also there for Jack Bruckner, or Matthias rather. Possession arrow stays this way.
Yeah, you can see there just both players getting to the floor pretty fast. Credit to Bruckner, who was able to get down there and keep his hand on it.
Into Evans. Now here's Prosser. Over to Berger. Berger with 8 points tonight. Now Prosser. He's got 7. 24-22. TJ leads it. 3:35 to go. First half. Swung around Mendick, and now it's Prosser to Berger. Prosser to the corner. Turkala. Prosser. Cross court. Mendick. Mendick drives and gives it up to Berger and threw it in the stands. We want to thank our sponsors that are making tonight's broadcast possible. AHN Sports Medicine, E-Services Technology, Trout Plumbing, as well as Lowe Athletics, our official broadcasting partners of Bethel Park Basketball on Black Hawk TV. With it, Brown. Brown, three-pointer up from Bruckner, but too strong. Turkala with the board. Here's Berger. Brody Evans for 3. Off the back of the rim, Paul Digbu with the long rebound. Digbu to Brown. Nick Brown with it. Pfeiffer comes to set him a screen. Pfeiffer rolls off of it. Brown to the basket and dishes it out. Three-pointer up. Matthias in the corner. Another one that was left short, and now Berger's got the ball. Up the floor, almost stolen away by Matthias, and it is. Last touch by Brody Evans. 2:36 to go in the second. It's still 24-22.
Yeah, right now Bethel Park just kind of upping the pressure, upping the energy, and TJ really not matching it. That's a couple of turnovers offensively and a quick shot early in the offensive possession that just couldn't go for the Jaguars.
13, Owen Tarosky has subbed in for Bethel Park. He's got the ball. Swings it across to Matthias. Bounce pass to Digbu, taken away by Prosser. Prosser with Berger in a 2-on-1. Berger, layup. No good. Blocking foul. He'll shoot 2. Foul goes on Michael Matthias, his second. Evan Berger will shoot 2. He's got the first. Now 9 points for Berger. He's an 80% free throw shooter. 37 of 47 entering today, makes them both. Double figures at 10. Substitution in, it's Brown. Pfeiffer also comes back on. Digbu to the bench. Tarosky as well. Davis inbounds. TJ pressures and forces a steal as Prosser hit the deck. Just seemed like he slipped on the floor. Layup on the other way. It's blocked by Berger. Shot up and good, though, by Jack Bruckner. Bruckner, a good job there to follow. Berger again skied up for the block. He's had a couple of highlight reel plays.
I mean, he was pretty much at half court when they entered the zone there, and he just made a great effort play to get back and time that block perfectly off the glass.
Jack Bruckner called for the foul, his first. It's his second team foul on Bethel Park with 1:47 to go in the first half. Kaiser will throw it in. Easy to Prosser. Out there with Berger, Turkle, Brody Evans as well. Here's Evans at the foul line. Kaiser asks for a screen, and now it's Berger at the PIAA logo. Evans turns around, no shot. Blocking foul beforehand. It's going to go on Tanner Pfeiffer. That's his first. So now 3 team fouls on Bethel Park in the quarter. TJ with 3 timeouts left in the game. 4 for Bethel Park. Ball will be inbounded at the left side, blocked by Kaiser. Bounce pass right into Brody Evans. Evans, turnaround, left hand, too strong. Rebound, Pfeiffer. Up the floor goes Nick Brown. Brown to Davis. Davis with 5 points today. Been kept off the score sheet in the second quarter. Brown only has a free throw in this quarter. Only 6 points for Bethel Park in the second quarter of play. It's knocked out of bounds. The scoring has really slowed down. Now 2 shots coming for Brown.
Smart play. TJ was trying to set up for the inbound, and Brown just threw it off the back of the TJ defender. Almost was able to put that. Yeah, almost was able to put that back in for the n1. Very smart play.
Not looking. Might as well just take advantage. Brown makes the first. He was 1 of 2 last time at the line. Dante Calabria has really gotten his team going here down the stretch of this winning streak. 6-game winning streak for Bethel Park entering today. Bethel Park was 2-4, now 8-4. Berger's 3 no good. $26 all. Here's Matthias. Gives it up, Brown. 42 seconds. Brown to the basket. Tried to create space, and he'll go to the free throw line again.
TJ foul number 30, Nick Turkala, his second.
Foul goes on Turkala. It's his second. To 2 more free throws for Nick Brown. And just can't get the first one to spin in. Brown was 2 for 2 the last time he was at the line. Currently 3 for 5. Now 4 for 6. Inbounded, deflected away, and stolen. Lentz to Brown. Brown gives it up. Davis then traveled.
Yeah, I don't think Davis was expecting Brown to pass that one off to him. The way Brown has been able to get to the rack in the last couple of possessions, I think he was expecting it to take him himself.
Bethel Park in the full court press. Right into Prosser. Kaser up the 4. Good find. Brody Evans layup. Spins in. 6 points for Evans. 20 seconds to go in the half. 28-27. TJ leads. Entertaining game so far. Brown, difficult shot. Left it off the side of the rim and fell into the stands. Prosser behind his back. Tried to give it up. Deflected by Davis. 2 seconds and 1. Throws it to Brown. Brown from half court. Bounces off the rim. 28-27 in a thrilling first half of play from Bethel Park. The Jaguars lead it by 1. Halftime is next on Blackhawk TV.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
28-27. It's the Bethel Park Hall of Fame ceremony taking place here at center court. We'll pause for today's ceremony.
Pearson coached the football program for 15 seasons. The first 9 as an assistant, the last 6 as the head varsity coach. Taking the team to the Whitfield Finals 2 times, 1934 and 46. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Pearson. From the class of 1933, Ray Inga. Accepting on his behalf tonight his nephew, Coach Jim Inga. A 4-year member of the varsity football team from 1929 to 32, and a 3-year member of the varsity basketball team from 1931 to 33. As a freshman, he was a member of the first Bethel Park football team and captained them to their first winning season in 1932 with a 6-1-1 record as he starred at the halfback position. He went on to play collegiately at Geneva College. Ray Inga. From the class of 1975, welcome back Tina Hesselberg. A 4-year letter winner on the girls swim team from 1972 to 75. He was a 3-time high school All-American, garnered 6 All-State honors, was a 5-time PIAA state medalist, a 10-time Whitfield medalist, including capturing 3 Whitfield gold medals. She helped guide the Lady Hawks to back-to-back Whitfield titles in 1974 and 75. She was the recipient of the Arthur C. Tomer Award presented to the best female swimmer in Western Pennsylvania. She went on to swim collegiately at Division I University of South Carolina, Tina Hesselberg. From the class of 1984, Bill Zadinsky. Accepting on his behalf tonight his best friend, Ed Weir. One of the most prolific athletes of the early 1980s, as a member of both the varsity football and baseball teams. As a starting tailback, he punched his way into the end zone 22 times for the Hawks, including 4 times in one game. He eclipsed the 1,000-yard rushing mark and earned both All-Conference and All-South accolades on the gridiron. Meanwhile, over on the diamond, he helped the Black Hawks reach the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons, including capturing a section title in 1982. He was a 2-time All-Section selection and an All-South honoree his senior year when he hit at an impressive 478 clip. He went on to play Division I football at Yale University. Bill Zadinsky! From the class of 1988, welcome back, Karen Rover! A 4-year varsity starter on the girls' soccer team from 1984 to 87. She was a regional All-American, a 3-time All-Whitfield selection, and 3-time All-Section selection. She set the Whitfield record for most goals in a game with 7. She finished her career with a still current school record of 123 goals and added 41 career assists. Her 123 goals was 3rd best all-time in Whitfield history upon her graduation in 1988 and is still 17th best all-time as of her induction this evening. The 2-time Keystone State gold medalist and member of the Olympic development team, she played collegiately at Cortland State and the University of Delaware, Karen Rover! And from the class of 2016, welcome back, Jake Dixon! He amassed 11 varsity letters during his illustrious high school career from 2013 to 16. As a member of the football, basketball, and volleyball teams, a 3-year starter at tight end on the football team, a 3-year starter at center on the basketball team, he earned first-team all-conference accolades in both sports his senior year. As a 4-year starter on the volleyball team, he was a 2-time All-State selection, 2-time All-Whitfield selection, 3-time Almanac MVP, and he guided the Hawks to 4 consecutive section crowns and a pair of Whitfield silver medals. He played Division I college football at Duquesne University, Jake Dixon! One more congratulations from the Bethel Park Athletic Hall of Fame, class of 2023!
6 members of the Bethel Park class of 2023 of the Athletic Hall of Fame. Man, Jake Dixon, remember when he played volleyball here at Bethel Park and just how dominant he was as an all-state player, all-Whitfield player, multiple Whitfield championships. A great group being honored here at halftime at Bethel Park. 28-27, Thomas Jefferson leads Bethel Park. We're back for the second half in a couple of moments here on Black Hawk TV.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Here at Loway, we have a pretty vast array of customizable promotional products, from pens, signs, mugs, water bottles, really anything you can think of. Some of the main services we provide here are screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products. What really sets us apart from our competitors is our on-staff design crew and our customer service. We can really help take your branding and marketing to a new level. The main thing you can expect from us here at Loway is quick turnaround times and a really high-quality product.
Maya, can you come in here, please?
Yeah, Dad, what's up?
Is that your brother on the TV?
Yeah, that's my brother. It looks like it's tonight's game.
But how can that be your brother? I have never missed a single game.
We couldn't go tonight. Remember, you broke your foot.
Right. Well, I don't know who's putting on this production, but without them, I'd be missing this.
It's a 1-point game as we get ready for the second half of play. You know, Tyler, we promised a good game, a thriller, and I think it's really lived up to the hype so far.
Yeah, it has. We've seen some crazy moments so far in the first half. Both teams really just throwing body blows back at each other right now. It's just been, you know, one team does something, the other responds right away, and we're basically deadlocked at the half, 28-27. We'll see who can be the difference maker. For right now for TJ, it's Evan Berger with 10 points. Really led the way. Almost a dunk on the offensive side of the floor. And then for really the Blackhawks, it's Brown and Matthias leading the way. Matthias, 2 great looks from beyond the arc, and he hit both of them. And Brown has just been so good at getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line. Yeah,
Brown and Matthias have 6. Bruckner with 8 to lead the way for Bethel Park. Davis with only 5, and all of that came in the first quarter. 10 for Berger, 7 for Prosser, 6 for Brody Evans, 5 for Nick Turkala. That's the scoring on either side, and it's a big game for section implications. Both teams are undefeated, 3-0 in section play. Thomas Jefferson overalls at 9-2, Bethel Park at 8-4. Winning streaks on both sides. A 5-game winning streak for DJ, a 6-game winning streak for Bethel Park.
Yeah, and for Bethel, I mean, they faced some good 6A competition and other teams to start the season, and they started section play with the 3 teams that sit in the bottom half of Section 1 of 5A, Trinity, Ringgold, and Connellsville. This is the big test for Bethel Park to start the section, the back half of this section play against TJ, who beat Peters Township, and as you alluded to, a very good team in them, made it to, the Peterson last year, far in the WPIAL playoffs. Be able to beat them, that's a big confidence booster for the Jaguars.
Davis to the basket, gets fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Over the loudspeaker is just announced there's another broadcasting crew that's also here. We thank you for choosing us here on Blackhawk TV, for providing you today's coverage of Thomas Jefferson and Bethel Park. 28-27 as Sean Davis shoots 2 and makes the first. Appreciate the chance and the opportunity to bring you this one that we got a chance to pick some games to do here at Bethel Park. This was one we wanted to make sure that we had. Thomas Jefferson and Bethel Park. It's lived up to the billing so far, and Davis can't get the second one to rattle in. The tie game at 28. Berger with it. Prosser swings it around to Sullivan. Zone defense for Bethel Park and a 2-3. Prosser has it, now back to Berger. Berger looks to drive and dishes it back out again. Now Brody Evans. Berger up top. Over to Prosser in the corner. Prosser back to Berger. 30 seconds gone by in the quarter. Sullivan in the corner, got tipped around to Turkala. Now bounce past to Brody Evans, swung around Berger. Berger drives, dishes back to Evans, but threw it away. Sullivan tries to keep it and does. Deflected off of Davis. Fight for it. Double teamed on Turkala. And now it's Prosser. Open to Brody Evans. Wide open 3-pointer. It was a deep shot and left off the front of the rim for Davis to try to rebound it. Sullivan's also on the ground with it. Nobody stepped out of bounds if the jump ball ruled. 61 seconds off the clock in the possession arrow. We'll keep it this way in favor of the Jaguars.
Yeah, TJ a lot stronger in this second half, hitting the glass, something they started out doing really good, controlled the rebounding, and it kind of fell away from them.
Prosser for 3. Second chance at it. Prosser to Sullivan. Sullivan kicks it to the corner. Now over to Brody Evans. His 3 right side wing is splashed in. First 3 for Brody Evans. Give him 9 points on the game and a 3-point lead for the Jaguars. Bethel Park attacks the left side basket as you see it. Thomas Jefferson the right side. We switch ends in the second half. Here's Davis. Drives. Gives it up. Good pass. Jack Bruckner for 2.
Yeah, great pass. I don't know how he got that off.
Berger. Blocking foul called. Bethel wanted the fact that maybe he stepped out of bounds, but instead, as number 2, Evan Berger drove, it's going to be a foul called on number 2 for Bethel Park, Nick Brown, and that's his second.
If you take a look at that incredible pass there on the replay.
Great
just
look.
Between 2 defenders as he's falling to the floor.
So here's Berger giving it up. Sullivan, bounce pass. Prosser, inside the arc, jumper. No good. Fight for it. There's a jump ball and possession arrow favoring Bethel Park this time. (31-30) TJ. Here's Davis. Gives it up to Brown. Up the floor, Pfeiffer. Has Matthias on the block. Pfeiffer could have been a travel. No good on the shot attempt, but the follow is good. Tanner Pfeiffer for 2, his first points. Berger all the way down the floor to Turkle. A good look, Brody Evans, easy layup. Double figures for Brody Evans, now with 11. Davis has it. Double team comes. Davis lost the ball. On the ground, picked up by Brown. Brown lost it. Berger fighting with Brown. Still no possession and a timeout called. As there's a little bit of extracurriculars there. Having to hold back Nick Brown. And a technical foul is going to be called on Bethel Park. There's officials now also just trying to keep the players over to the bench.
Yeah, I think as we take a look at the replay here, again, just TJ coming out energetic, able to get the ball on the floor, and I think Brown here at the end, as the whistle started to go, Turkle kind of jumped on Brown, and that's what, caused him to lose his temper.
Bethel Park right after that, team was getting fired up. Everyone on the bench clapping there. And now all the referees are meeting at midcourt to discuss if there's going to be anything else other than what could be just a couple of technical fouls. Trying to sort this thing out with 5:31 to go in the third quarter. It's a battle for it between Berger and Brown. Brown definitely was not happy with something that Berger either had to say or the movements on fighting for the ball there. It was a jump ball first, then a dead ball technical foul that was called on Nick Brown. As let's take another look as to what exactly happened. There will be a technical on Brown. There's also being signaled a technical on 4 for TJ, Sean Sullivan.
And I think it's right there at the end when Turkle kind of dives on Brown after the whistle.
Yeah.
That's
Good
where,
call
because
there,
you can
Tyler.
see Berger starts to kind of come away from Brown and Turkle dives on him.
So Brown picks up his third. Sullivan his fourth. The board says 4. Thought that was just the third foul on Sullivan.
I have him at 4 right now.
So it is 4, okay. So 4 fouls on Sean Sullivan. There's 3 fouls now on Nick Brown. And after all that, was a jump ball. We had technicals on either side. So Brown is still out there. Sullivan now on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't really put much up on the score sheet in terms of points, but you lose a great defender and somebody who is really tenacious on the glass.
And good at just keeping the flow of the offense as well.
Mm-hmm.
Into Berger. And then we resume play after the brief timeout. Prosser back to Berger. Brody Evans. Prosser again to the corner. Turkle for 3, right side of the floor. He's got it in. Nick Turkle, 8 points. Second triple.
Yeah, and it's now important for both teams to kind of settle back in. You know, you kind of get the adrenaline rushing after that. You need to kind of settle back in, get the flow back to where you had it before.
Pfeiffer swings it out. 3-pointer up and off the mark on the attempt from Bruckner. Rebound taken by Egerton. Throws it up for Berger. Berger gets past Bruckner and up the timeline. It's Prosser. Prosser gets it back. Prosser creates space. The layup's good. What a move by Noah Prosser. Give him 9 points on the game and a 38-32 lead for the Jaguars. Here's Brown. Guarded by Prosser. Gives it up. It's Matthias. Back to Brown. Brown fakes on the 3, goes to the corner. Davis, why not? Good look, but a little bit too strong. Brown on the rebound attempt. He gets fouled. No shot. It'll be out of bounds. 4:15 to go, third quarter of play. 6-point lead to the Jaguars. Foul goes on Brody Evans. That's his second. So Nick Brown will throw it in. Up high, Matthias. Matthias, right side elbow jumper. Off the mark. Egerton clears it out. Kane Egerton up the floor. Egerton, floater. Can't bounce it in. Rebound. Egerton got his own miss. A foul is called, though. I think it might go on TJ on the rebound attempt, and that indeed appears to be the case. It goes on Brody Evans. Now 3 on Evans. Now 14 fouls on the Jaguars in the quarter with half the quarter remaining. Noah Kaiser comes back on. Paul Digbu returns for Bethel Park. Brown swings it over to Davis. Gets it back. Brown. Bruckner. Now Davis. Davis drives baseline. It's taken away by Kaiser. Bounce pass to Berger. Berger up the floor through traffic. Evan Berger all the way to the basket. Layup will go to the line. Paul Digbu picks up his first foul. Evan Berger with 10 points is 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 more. And cannot hit on the first. The 79% free throw shooter can't get that one to drop, as coming back onto the floor is Benjamin Lentz. We want to thank our sponsors, AHN Sports Medicine, as well as Leway Athletics, Trout Plumbing, and E-Services Technology, our official sponsors of tonight's broadcast, as Berger gets the second one. Digbu gets it in and gets it back from Davis. Applying pressure. Berger takes it away. Berger's layup's good. 13 points for Evan Berger. Timeout called by Bethel Park and a 9-point lead for the Jaguars. 41-32, Thomas Jefferson, 3:28 to go, third quarter.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Student section fired up, all decked out in white tonight. 41-32, TJ leads. It's Bethel Park ball. Davis to Brown and up the floor. Back to Davis. Davis drives, tough shot, and one. Sean Davis will go to the line to try to convert on a three-point play. Nick Turkle picks up the foul. It's his third. Davis will shoot one. Davis takes his time and cashes in. Up to Berger. Oh man, break. Kaiser for three. Bounces off, rebound to Davis. Davis through traffic. All the way down the floor. Davis kicks it out. Brown drives, puts it up. The floater's good. 8 points for Nick Brown. His first points in the second half. Driving is Prosser, and he gets fouled. Goes on Sean Davis. That's his second. It's the 14th foul on Bethel Park. Next one will put Thomas Jefferson at the free throw line for 2. Next Jaguars foul, also putting Bethel Park at the free throw line for 2 shots. 2:53 to go in the quarter. It's a 4-point lead for the Jaguars. Into Prosser. Gets it back. Kaiser down low. Egerton to the corner. Turkle for 3. Bounces and stays in. His third 3 of the game. Here's Nick Brown. Up the floor to Davis. In the half-court setup. Swings across Bruckner. Jack Bruckner, the junior. Now Davis. Davis puts it up off the side of the rim. Rebound taken, and now here's Berger. Berger up the floor. Odd man break again. Berger all the way in. Layup. We'll go to the line again. Berger with just, again, a good ability to draw fouls, get to the free throw line as it goes on Benjamin Lentz, the foul does. His first.
He's just able to get downhill so quickly. And then that long wingspan, able to just keep that ball away from the defender. Lentz really had no chance.
Just like the last time he was at the line, missed the first, as Sean Davis gets a breather at the bench. Brody Evans returns for TJ. Berger hits the second. He's now got 14. Averages about 18. Bounce pass. Bruckner. Led it for a shot for Pfeiffer on the follow there that wasn't good. After it was attempted by Michael Bruckner. Up the floor. Kaser's layup doesn't go. TJ fans wanted a foul, didn't get it as Pfeiffer dribbles over to Brown. 45-37. Nick Brown all the way in. Wild shot attempt misses. One and done as Brown is down on the ground in a lot of pain. Three-pointer up and missed. Needing to get possession back, and Bethel Park is able to do so. Nick Brown is in a lot of pain, holding his right knee. We're going to take a break as Brown is attended to. 45-37, Thomas Jefferson leads.
Trout Plumbing is a registered and insured master plumber that services the South Hills. They offer a variety of services including camera inspection and dye testing. Trout Plumbing also offers a veteran and senior citizen discount. When in doubt, call the Trout at 412-983-8106.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Nick Brown was able to get to the locker room, walking on his own power with the training staff, but was not putting really any pressure on that right leg. Benjamin Lentz is in. 4 currently being wiped off right in front of the Bethel Park bench as well. Bethel Park ball, 1:39 to go, third quarter. And we're back ready for play. Bruckner throws it in. It's Tarosky, 13, that's also in there now, trying to man the point guard position. He's got, then now it's rather Bruckner down low. Lentz to Davis. Lentz looks for Michael Bruckner. Instead, they go to Jack Bruckner, and Jack can't get it to fall, but Michael Bruckner keeps it alive. Swung around. Three-pointer up, Jack Bruckner off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Davis. Davis's chance. Back of the rim again. Another opportunity. Jack Bruckner still. Bethel Park trying to get a shot off and ripping the ball away at it. More discussions and conversations as they're trying to get Kane Egerton away from Davis there. Egerton might have been a jump ball there, but could be a foul. We'll get a foul called on Egerton. That's his third. A game that's really starting to get chippy, if it hasn't been already.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just a frustrating sequence for TJ not being able to grab a rebound. I mean, it wasn't really great shots from Bethel Park either. It was just wild shots, and Blackhawks kept pulling in the rebounds.
So here's Michael Bruckner for 2 shots and misses the first. First free throw was no good. Currently a situation in front of us going on that you might be hearing right now, and things not going well as it's stolen away. So 55.4 still to go. And a situation right in front of us that might need some attention to. Into Davis. Bethel Park possession. Davis gets it to Roski. To the corner. 3-pointer up for Jack Bruckner's off the mark. And now here comes Berger. Berger gives it up. Kaiser. Layup's good. Nick Turkola's got 13. 47-38. Here's Lentz. And he traveled. 47-38. Thomas Jefferson leads it by 9. Berger, long pass for Brody Evans. Davis steals it away and gets fouled. Davis will shoot 2.
TJ foul number 10, Brody Evans, his score is. Sean Davis is shooting 2.
Now here's Davis. Trying to cut the deficit. Able to make the first. .21 seconds remain in the third quarter. Davis now in double figures. And able to get them both. Now with 11. Berger throws it in. It's Prosser. Prosser up the floor to the corner. Driving with it, Mendick, and now Prosser again. Prosser's layup missed. Contested there by Davis. Davis with 10 seconds. Slows it down, now speeds up again. Davis with 6. Davis to the corner. Gets it back. Davis for 3. Off the front of the rim. No time left. No shot attempt could be off. 7-point lead for Thomas Jefferson. 47-40. Let's go to the fourth on Blackhawk TV.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
We're back for the fourth, 47-40. You might have heard a situation that was going on in front of us. It wasn't pleasant. We'll leave it at that. The game has been very pleasant and very, very fun other than a couple of scuffles. Everything you can expect in a very intense basketball game between the two top teams in the section.
Yeah, I mean, it's as good as a game as it can get, honestly. Bethel Park coming down into this fourth quarter, only down by a few possessions, and I mean, things can swing so easily. Obviously, with the availability of Nick Brown up in the air after the injury, it looks like he's coming back, and he'll be a big addition, big welcome back into the starting 5 of this Bethel Park team. I mean, things can get very interesting here.
Yeah, great to see Brown back out there after what looked like what could have been a really bad injury. Good to go. Bruckner to Brown. Swung around back to Jack Bruckner, but a kick ball. So Matthias will throw it in. It's a 7-point lead for TJ. 3 timeouts remaining apiece on either side. Brown to Matthias. Matthias, deep 3 at the PIAA logo. Missed it. And a good rebound for Sean Sullivan back out there with 4 fouls, but it's knocked away. Davis gets it back from Brown, but can't finish. Bruckner gets blocked by Sullivan. Here's Berger, double team comes, has to try to get rid of it and gets it up to Prosser. Prosser, long pass, Turkala, 3, left side of the floor, money ball in for Nick Turkala. His 4th 3 of the game, give him 16 points. Here's Brown. Nick Brown inside the paint, difficult shot and got blocked on the way up. Davis on the deck is able to give it away. It's Matthias, stolen away by Sullivan. Sullivan has Prosser. Sullivan, bounce pass, Prosser, layup, and the foul. Noah Prosser in double figures. He's got 11 and a chance to make it 12. A double-digit lead. It's 50-40. Thomas Jefferson out in front.
Yeah, just tough luck for Bethel Park right now. They're getting those second chances. They're hitting the floor hard, trying to get the rebounds. Just can't get anything to fall. And on the other end for TJ, it's just coming so easy at the rim.
Prosser missed the free throw. Bruckner was called for the foul. Jack Bruckner's second. So 52-40. Thomas Jefferson out in front after the 2 points were put on the board. It's Nick Brown with the ball. Swung around Matthias, and now Jack Bruckner. Back up top to Brown. Open shot, Bruckner. Can't get it to go. Piper tried to tip it away, but rebound cleared. Brody Evans, they swing it around to Berger. Straight on 3. Airballed and out of bounds. So 6:25 to go in the 4th quarter. It's 52-40. Thomas Jefferson trying to pull away. Nick Brown over the timeline. Sends it over. Matthias. Kick ball again. That one off the foot of the senior Noah Prosser. It's an older, experienced group for TJ. Prosser, Berger, Sullivan, Brody Evans in the starting lineup. All seniors. 4 seniors in the starting lineup as it's thrown into Davis. And now back to Matthias. Matthias fakes on a 3. Matthias drives, looks for an outlet, and goes over. Here's Brown. Davis. Good look to Piper down low off the glass and in. Tanner Piper not only with 4 points, and it's stolen away. Davis all the way to the hoop, puts it up, and he'll shoot 2. It's a 10-point game. Davis can cut it inside single digits. Foul goes on Evan Berger. Only his first foul. Davis, first shot is good. You can hear a pin drop in the gym. Completely silent as Davis attempted the free throw. He's now got 12 points. TJ lead now 8. Inbounded by Sullivan. He gets it right back. They throw it up to Berger. Berger with a little bit of contact from Davis. Berger all the way up the floor. The layup left short. Bounce around a couple of times. Berger's got it back. Berger puts it up. He'll shoot 2. He got fouled. Piper was there. Davis was also there to contest it. And the foul goes on Tanner Piper. His second. It's the second team foul on Bethel Park in the quarter. 52-44 the score. Evan Berger to the line. 4 of 6 today. Now got 15 points. And Berger makes them both. Now 16 on the game. TJ still in the press. Davis, double team, needs to find an outlet. Davis throws it right to the basket. Open man, Sullivan is fouled out as Michael Bruckner will shoot 2. That's 5 on number 4, Sean Sullivan, and his day is over.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to go out on a 5th foul, you might as well make it hard and not allow the basket at the rim.
And they're ruling an intentional foul ruled on Sullivan as he fouls out. So that's going to be free throws and the possession on the intentional foul. And Dom DeSico's arguing with it, but it's the ruling by the officials. So free throw up and good for Michael Bruckner. We get another shot. It's once again cut within 10. Both free throws good.
Warning
And a warning to the TJ bench now. We've seen almost everything tonight. And an 8-point game, 54-46. It remains Bethel Park basketball. Inbounded to Matthias. A good look off the inbound. Matthias splashes it in. Third triple of the game for Michael Matthias. Give him 9 points. It's back to 5.
Yeah, what a run Bethel Park has going right now.
Prosser with it. Cross court. Kaiser looks for an outlet and goes to Berger. Evan Berger down low. Good look. Turkle is blocked. On the other attempt, though, on the other side of the block, rather, should say, it's Brody Evans to clean it up. 13 points for Evans. Matthias swings it over to Jack Bruckner. To the corner. Matthias for 3. A good look. Can't capitalize, though, and here comes Prosser on the other end. Prosser, they're off to the races. Prosser's layup is in. Noah Prosser, 13 points. Back to a 9-point game. Davis on the other end gets fouled. Brody Evans picks it up, so now 4 on Brody Evans. Two free throws coming for Sean Davis.
No, I think that's his 5th, Brody Evans.
Oh, it is. That's right. So I think we missed one early on, so that's it for Brody Evans. Yeah, good eyes there, Tyler, to spot that. So Davis for 2. First one's too strong. It's a 9-point game. Davis, second one's good. He's got 14 on the game. A timeout called by TJ. 2 timeouts remaining for Thomas Jefferson, 3 for Bethel Park. 4:43 to go in the game. 58-50, TJ leads. Once again, we want to take a look at our sponsors on Black Hawk TV. It's AHN Sports Medicine, Leway Athletics, E-Services, Payment Technology, as well as Trout Plumbing, our official sponsors of our 6th Bethel Park broadcast this season here on Black Hawk TV in partnership with JRM Video Production. Jake Mislipchik, Ryan Milan, the owners, producers, extraordinaires in the production truck as well as the production van, where Gino Bonity, Joey Bonity, and Jill Wida are, and the bosses are running cameras today while we sit up top here on the track, the balcony, in what is one of the best gyms in the entire WPIAL. One of the best places to call a game. With the scoreboard above the court. Remember playing here, always just really cool to be able to experience it, and you look up and you feel like you're at PPG Paints Arena, or anywhere else that's got a scoreboard above the floor, above the ice, whatever, above the volleyball court.
Yeah, what 2 better teams to have on the floor right now?
It's a great matchup. Undefeated teams, both at 3-0 in section play. Prosser for 3. He's got it. Splashed in by Noah Prosser. His second 3 of the ball game give him 16 points. 16 for Prosser. Brody Evans also had 13 before fouling out. It's Brown lobbing it up for Piper, and it's off his hand, out of bounds. 11-point lead for the Jaguars.
That's how you want to respond after the timeout. Things felt like they were going Bethel Park's way. Good timeout right there. Get the offensive set rolling, and Prosser's able to step in, knock down a 3, and get the ball back.
Prosser over the timeline, gives it up to Egerton. Bounce back to Prosser, and now here's Berger. Berger back to Prosser. This is not a TJ team that likes to hold the ball a lot. They explode to the basket, and Prosser not able to capitalize. And with no shot clock in high school basketball, there is the possibility that you can just wind as much clock as you want. As Brown's shot bounces off, rebound taken, and here's Berger. Berger up the floor. Prosser on the other end. The layup's up and rims in. 18 for Noah Prosser.
Yeah, I think the stats speak for themselves offensively. When you average 71 points a game in the WPIAL, I mean, that offense got to be flying.
Down low, Davis, up and good. Davis with 16. It's an offense for TJ that continues to just keep the foot on the gas, and Dom DeSico prays consistency. Also, just don't turn the ball over, especially in a situation like this when you're up by 11. Kaiser gives it up. Floater up and good for Egerton. That's his first point. Nick Brown, who went down with an injury earlier but was able to come back in here in the fourth, lofts it up there for Davis, who's got it on the block, puts it up off the window and in. He'll go to the free throw line. 18 for Sean Davis. Has a chance to make it 19. Noah Kaiser picks up his second. That's the fourth team foul on TJ in the quarter. 2 team fouls on Bethel Park in the fourth. 3:01 left on the clock. Davis looked like he tried to maybe intentionally miss that and tried to get the rebound. Egerton, good fake to Berger, blocked by Davis, but a foul. Third foul on Sean Davis. Third team foul on Bethel Park. 2 shots for Berger. Made his last 2. Now with 17. A 12-point game. Berger to try to make it 13. He does, and now he's at his season average at 18 points. We're under 3 minutes. Brown to Davis. Davis decides to pull it. Bounces off the rim. And clear it out again. Here's Prosser. Prosser tried to kick it out and was stolen away. Here's Matthias. Matthias up the floor for Davis. Davis has it. Slows it down. Corrals. Davis lost the handle out of bounds.
That would have been a great move by Davis if he could have held onto the ball there. He set Turkle up right on the outside of his hip and just got him on the spin move. Couldn't keep control.
Here's Prosser up the floor. All the way. Prosser, bounce pass, swing around. Berger fakes on the 3. Drives all the way to the basket. Tried to kick it out to the block, but nothing home. It was deflected and stolen away by Davis, whose layup is too strong, and Berger gets the rebound. Kicks it out. Here's Turkle up the floor. Now Egerton. Egerton to the corner. Kaiser swings it around. Prosser and now Berger. Berger fakes on the shot. All the way to the hole and the foul. Evan Berger, 20 points with a chance at 21.
Yeah, for a guy that's 6'4", it just feels like he glides with the basketball. I mean, it's basically 3-4 steps from outside the perimeter, and he's already there attacking the basket.
That's the exact word that came to my mind before this game. He glides kind of like a gazelle to the hoop, where it just looks so easy.
I mean, it's just long strides, and the wingspan, again, just helps him protect that basketball because he can keep it away from the defender so easily.
TJ's at an average of about 72 points per game. They're right at about that mark. 21 points for Berger. Prosser's got 18. Brody Evans, before he fouled out, at 13. Nick Turkle's got 16. Here's Brown. Step back, 3. Nick Brown's got it. Nothing but net for Nick Brown on the money ball. He's now in double figures with 11. And a timeout taken by Bethel Park as the deficit's cut to 13. 1:52 to go in the fourth quarter. TJ leads 70-57.
Maya, can you come in here, please?
Yeah, Dad, what's up?
Is that your brother on the TV?
Yeah, that's my brother. It looks like it's tonight's game.
But how can that be your brother? I have never missed a single game.
We couldn't go tonight. Remember, you broke your foot.
Right. Well, I don't know who's putting on this production, but without them, I'd be missing this.
The Hawk is dancing, grooving to the music, but not grooving to this 13-point deficit for Bethel Park, trailing at 70-57. And the 6-game winning streak is on the line. Thomas Jefferson looking to try to make its winning streak 6 games after wins against Norwin, Laurel Highlands, Peters Township, Ringgold, and Trinity. Here's Berger. Over the timeline. Egerton has possession, and now it's Berger. Swing around, Prosser. Down low. Kicked around, Turkala, and back out to Berger. Berger now backs out of it. Minute 30 left. Knocked away, but Jack Bruckner could not gain control of it. Out of bounds with 1:29 to go. Inbounded to Berger. It's a 13-point game. 70-57 Jaguars. Berger guarded by Brown. Double team comes. They give it up to Egerton. Egerton on the double team. Give it across now. Prosser. Bounce pass Egerton. Berger. To Kaiser. Double team and a foul called. Will be 2 shots for Noah Kaiser. Has not scored today. One of the best pure shooters on the team. He's only attempted 1 free throw on the season for number 1, and he'll take 2 this time. Got the first and extends the Thomas Jefferson lead. Kaiser's second shot rattles out, and Davis goes and corrals the rebound. 1 minute to go in the game. Brown looking for Davis, set a screen, he does. Brown spins, tough shot, floater, he'll shoot 2. A frustrating day for Nick Brown.
Yeah, he's been getting to the basket. He just hasn't been able to get those shots drop. Been converting at the free throw line, but I mean, that 3-point play would be nice for Bethel Park right now.
4th foul on Egerton. First free throw miss from Brown. 51.6 seconds left. Brown can't rattle the second one in. And a foul on the rebound. It's going to go on Davis. That's 4 on Sean Davis. More free throws for Berger as Berger and Davis walk to the free throw line together. Brown missed them both. So 21 points for Berger. He'll get a chance at potentially 23. He's got 22. And a smooth stroke for the commit to Edinburgh. TJ Faithful clapping it up for the team as free throws missed, 72-57. Here's Lentz, and now a deep 3 from Davis. He's got it. Splashed in at the logo. 21 for Sean Davis. Bodies colliding near the bench. Will be TJ ball still. 32 seconds. Thrown into Egerton. Egerton to Prosser. Prosser to Egerton with 24 seconds. Looking to try to dribble this out. Prosser swings it around again. They give it over. Now it's Prosser. Prosser to the corner. Turkala back up top. Egerton, and they continue to swing it around. Mendick. He holds in the final 10 seconds for Noah Prosser to hold and close this one out in the hands of Evan Berger. 72-60, the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars remain undefeated in section play. 4-0 and 5-8 Section 1 and advance to 10-2 overall. 72-60 the final. Bethel Park drops to 8-5, now 3-1 in section play. Evan Berger, 22 points in the victory for Thomas Jefferson. Noah Prosser with 18. Brody Evans, 13. Nick Turkala with 16. Fantastic game all around for the Thomas Jefferson Stars. Davis closed with 21, 11 for Nick Brown, 9 for Michael Matthias. Jack Bruckner added 10. I want to thank everybody that made this broadcast possible here today at Bethel Park on Black Hawk TV, including Joey Bonity, Gino Bonity, and Jill White inside our JRM Sports, as well as Black Hawk TV production truck in partnership with JRM Video Production for Jake Mislipchik and Ryan Myland as well and Tyler Zeman. I'm Austin Bechtold saying so long from Bethel Park, repeating the final score. The Thomas Jefferson Jaguars won it. Now 10-3 on the season, 72-60, defeating the Bethel Park Black Hawks, now 8-5. Bethel Park's 6-game winning streak comes to an end. TJ now on a 6-game winning streak. The Blackhawks 3-1 in section play. TJ at 4-0. Thank you for watching our coverage of Bethel Park Blackhawks basketball on Blackhawk TV throughout these 6 games. Have a great night.